This is the cherry tomato plant which has grown so big. See, it's gone all over from here to there. And I've mulched the area, mulched the top of the container with cardboard so that water does not get evaporated quickly. And now it has produced some flowers. Let's see the proper way to grow them. Now to plant cherry tomatoes, all you need is a good quality seed packet. I got mine from Namdev Umaji Agritech, which is in Baikala, and the seeds were quite great. I have two. I ended up with two after using so many for my garden, and these are actually great. Now the technique that I use to grow my tomato plants is makeshift greenhouse effect using a Ziploc bag. It gives me a head start in the germination process, and the seeds turn out to be quite fine. I germinate them in these bags, and then I sow them into the soil, so they are away from the damage done by bugs or snails. What I do in the process is I take a cup. This is actually a paper cup. I don't like plastic, though I have to use some of it, and I put a multiple folded paper inside it. This is a normal paper. You can also use tissue paper. I've folded it multiple times and I'm keeping it inside this, and then I'll water it down so that it gets wet and soggy. And the next thing to do is drop your seeds inside. There. And you leave it there till they absorb some significant amount of water. And now the only thing that you have to do is pop them in this bag. Let's do that. I'll keep this packet under the sun. I'm keeping it in this window because this window gets enough sunlight, and I'll be seeing quite some germination in 5 to 6 days. So if it gets dry in between, I'll just water it to an appropriate level, and that's it. I'll see some germination. I've removed them out of the packet. It's been 7 days since we kept them under the sun in the packet, and now the seeds have germinated quite nicely. This one actually is a bit slow, this one. This one has germinated nicely. So now we'll put them in the soil. This is a mixture of coco peat, garden soil and vermicompost in the ratio of 2:1:1. I'll be filling them in these containers. As you can see, I've not filled the containers completely to the brim because I need to leave some space, maybe an inch or two, so that when the seeds germinate and they start growing up, I can add more soil and cover it up, and the roots will be developed from the stem. So now the next step is just poke a hole in both the containers and we'll drop in the germinated seeds. Carefully, I'll pick one and drop it in this container. Right. Now I'll keep these two containers under the sun and water them. The tomato plant that I was showing you for the last few days has grown so big, and the time that you know that it is ready to be replanted is when the roots start showing off the bottom of the container, and when the plant produces these flowers. It is very warm inside, and the root system is also quite developed. I'm picking out these tomatoes. These are so good. They are small but yet very delicious. There were more on this plant, but I couldn't resist the temptation to eat them, so I ate a couple. These are grown completely organically, and these are very sweet. There are more over there, but those aren't ready yet. I'm picking only those which appear to be very red. The size doesn't matter, the quantity does. This is the amount of cherry tomatoes that I've harvested for today, and there are more on the plant. So this is how you grow cherry tomatoes. I hope you understood the video and you'll follow it till you get harvest more than this. Thanks for watching and happy gardening.